just excited, honored to be here, and this organization, means so much to the city of Chicago and the NHL. So I couldn't be more thrilled with.
Well, hang on for a second. Here comes the Penguins fan.
Sounds good.
First, like to recognize the great career of Nashville Predators general manager David Poile. Not only a great general manager, has done great for hockey, but a great mentor to young general managers getting into the game. Thank you, David. With the 14th selection in the 2023 NHL entry draft, the Pittsburgh Penguins are proud to select from the Moose Jaw Warriors, Brayden Yager.
All right, so it's Brayden Yager. What do you know about Brayden?
Yeah, I know him pretty well, so it's super exciting to see him.
What's the strength of his game?
Picked.
What kind of player? Play analyst for us. How would you describe his game?
Oh, there's so much. I mean, he's so good, 200 foot, so fast, so powerful. He can score goals from anywhere and create a lot of offense. So I'm really happy for him to see him go. And Pittsburgh's getting a great player.
A little right-handed shot right there.
Yeah, I had a bit of a lazy back check there too.
Connor, we got to play 200 feet now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's why I have goalies, man.
Well, let's talk about you again. You're going to play your first NHL game, if everything goes well, in Pittsburgh against Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's really cool. National television in Canada and here in the U.S. When you look at all his Crosby's attributes, what's your favorite one? What's the most important one you think he has?
Man, there's so many. I think I got to go with his hockey IQ. The way he thinks the game, the way he can create plays, obviously, but also in his own end and, on face-offs and everything. He can manipulate the game in so many ways. And, obviously he's my idol growing up. And, it's so fun watching him every year. He hasn't slowed down at all. So he's incredible.
Did you take a mini stick in the nose or something or run into a door? What happened there?
Yeah, Saturday night I was on the ice, took a high stick.
No more games.
Yeah,
huh?
bad timing.
All right.
Connor, who was the culprit? That's what I want to know. Who was it? Jeez. I have a question for you, because I've said this a couple times here at the desk. I feel like we've known about you for 6-7 years, and the amount of pressure that is on a young man to come through, with all the hype. What do you attribute your ability to do that to? Who helped you get through all that to get you to this moment?
I think it's been nice for me to have it kind of gradually grow. It wasn't an overnight thing, and for me, my parents are great. Agency's great with all that, my sister. But for me personally, it's just focusing on what I can control. And I wake up, I want to get better on the ice every day, and off the ice, of course. So that's kind of my mindset. But kind of that outside noise, nothing I really focus on too much.
So Pittsburgh drafting back to number 91, as you see Drew Fortescue putting on his New York Rangers sweater. How about number 91 here, the Pittsburgh Penguins reader?
How about Pieniniemi? Real nice, smooth skating defenseman, 6'2", 175. Another depth player, played in Finland at the World Championship, played 5 games, had 1 assist. Kind of a jack of all trades defender type thing. Played a little bit in the Liga, which is the men's top league with Karpat in Finland. Left shot defenseman.
Of the United States
Probably one of
Hockey
the better
League.
defensive
Center
prospects
Chris
in
Perlosi.
Finland. And Finland is usually known for having top prospects. We'll see maybe a year that they struggled a little bit with some other prospects on the back end. Pieniniemi moves the puck well, skates well, defends well, can play the power play, can play in the penalty kill, played in all situations. Just a good depth defenseman, and I think that's probably what he's going to be projected as with the Penguins.
But to see all these different team representatives, to spend some time with Commissioner Bettman, Deputy Commissioner Daly, it's important. I mean, they fortunately are incredible partners to USA Hockey, the league, and all the 25 U.S.-based clubs. So it's great to be here. Thank them for all they do and continue to make sure we work together to grow the game, make sure we have more players that come up to this level next year.
We talk about growing the game, and this becomes an annual tradition for us to have this conversation with you at the NHL draft every year. So give us kind of an update on the overall state of USA Hockey.
We are very fortunate. It's in a good state right now. The state of the union for USA Hockey is pretty strong. We have players, player participation, kids back playing back where we were before the pandemic as far as numbers across the country. Really strong rebound overall for the game. And then for us, last year we sent 6 teams to World Championship and picked up 5 medals, 3 of them gold. So internationally to grassroots, we feel pretty strong where things are at with USA Hockey.
It will happen sooner than later.
But it's go time, and I know they're getting anxious in Buffalo. I mean, it's been a lengthy run. It's been a North American sports record type of run without the playoffs, and so now it's time to get going. But you're right. Like, is Pittsburgh really going to go away here? Is Washington going to go away? I think those teams are sort of on the back nine, but doesn't mean they're going away either. I mean, Pittsburgh is right on the doorstep at the end.
At 174, Cooper Foster to the Pittsburgh Penguins center from Ottawa in the OHL. I love this. He walked around his house in hockey skates at age 2. Parents put tape on the skates just for his safety, and I guess maybe to not damage the hardwood floors, right? Wow. That's
Ottawa.
dedication from the parents right there to get the kid on skates literally inside the house.
That's a good program, that Ottawa program. I mean, you know, James Boyd, he does an unbelievable job. Dave Cameron, you know, I spent a lot of time in the National Hockey League.
I had one in my gift bag.
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what, Nashville knows how to get to the media's heart. They provide a bottle of Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There's Jarventie. We're talking about him a little bit earlier.
We were. Yeah. Here's another player with Jarventie.
Next up, Pittsburgh at 2:23.
I don't know if we're going to see the clock go to zeros here.
From a GM's perspective, you get to this point. We get a day off tomorrow, and then all of a sudden, free agency, July 1. What does this schedule look like? When do you turn the attention? How much prep is already done? Like, how does that stack up as far as priorities?
From Yager in Finland, Kalle, Kangas.
So every team's different. Some teams don't bring their pro scouting staff to the draft. Others do. We did, and we would run a series of pro meetings in conjunction with what was going on the amateur side. So Dale and his people would kind of bounce back and forth so that when we hit free agency out of here, they're prepared for that development camp shortly thereafter. But certainly the strategy is a little bit different for every team.